All right, YouTube, back at it with another story time. I promised y'all weekly videos, long form. You know, we had conversations about this. We chatted about this. So I'm here. I'm filling into my end of the bargain with this long content form. You already know I'm a short content king. You feel me? I love short form, but and automatically to grow in this content creating world and just to get better at just storytelling and doing my own content, I gotta sit in front of here and I gotta do the work. You feel me? So this is another fun story time about how me and my homeboy Ty got jumped by the same one person. Have y'all ever got jumped by one person? It's crazy. So let's go back to young Cube, young wild days, me and my homeboys up in northeastern PA, having a good time, having a wild life. See, I used to live next to the Appalachian Mountains. And if you guys know that area, it's like a turned up, fun area. You know, a lot of people have a good time. So I used to live in a pretty small town, y'all. Everybody knows everybody. There's about, one or two clubs or bars. And I might have been honestly like freshly 21 at the time, probably just got my ID, maybe not even 21. Might be even underage. Um, but hey, y'all don't do as I did. Just do as I say. You feel me? All right, so let's start the story time. So me and my homeboy Ty decides to go out to a bar named Hiles. And Hiles, we know everybody in Hiles. Shout out to Nick C and everybody back in those days. But Hiles used to be owned by owners that used to run like the Coliseum and a couple different clubs that me and my homeboy Ty used to work at, and we were very close with the owners. Ty, I feel like, not to put his business out, I feel like bro started working in the club industry at like 16. Ty, correct me if you ever see this video, but yeah, he started working there very, very young. Club lifestyle. Would I wish that all my kids know, but it is what it is. I'm no different. I was maybe a few years older than him, 19, 18, but yeah, we all started working in like club lifestyle life around the same time. On top of it, I was working at the University of Catering in sorry, not the University of Catering, University of Scranton Catering, and they would have bars, and it was basically ran by students, so we would all party, and so, y'all already know. If y'all watch my last story time, y'all already know the vibes. So yeah, we was outside. Long story long, we was outside. So me and Ty, I don't know if it was like a Thursday or Friday night. I feel like it was a Thursday, but we decided, to go out, pop out, see who's out, see what everybody's doing. Cause we was like movers and shakers in the cities. We were known for being outside. We were outside boys, So I go outside, right? I get my white gummy beer drink. That's all I drink. I used to be obsessed with it because it used to taste like gummy bears. If you know me, I used to love gummy bears. So it tastes literally like a gummy bear. So go get my white gummy bears. I feel like drinks were on sale. We go during drink specials. You load you a few up. This is in college days, so you load you a few up, and then might go to a different spot after. You might be on the dance floor doing a little Dougie, doing a little 1-2. You feel me? So, but you always go for a little pregame. You get there early so you don't stand in line. You get the amount of drinks, and like these people were like my family, so I wanted to come, hang out, say what's up, Nick, what's up, Marissa. Everybody knew of the bartender. Val was in there. We knew everybody. So boom. So there was a couple in there. I'm not gonna use their name. I'm not gonna say their names, just because. Yeah, we're not going to use it. So if y'all find out, y'all figure it out. If y'all see this story, you was there, then you know. But I'm not. These people is grown with kids, and their kids know my younger siblings, and I really don't want that. I really don't care about the parents, but it's really the kids. I would hate the kids to hear this about their mama. So yeah, yo. So me and Ty go out. Me and all our other friends, Lacey, June, Angel, whoever it is. We always meeting other people out. So homegirl comes out. One of my old friends, my old homegirls comes out. She comes out with her brand new man. She just met a brand new man in like the Poconos of Pennsylvania, something randomly. I don't even know. She don't even live out there. She wasn't out there, but I don't know. My friend, I don't judge her. I was never a judger, but she was a 304 for sure. Yeah. So she comes in, nice Mexican girl. Mind you, I used to go to her house all the time. She would cook, eat, just hanging out with her kids, knew her baby fathers, everything. We were close. She literally did my little sister's hair just until they probably moved in high school, So she was very part of the family unit until she wasn't in my world. I ain't really let it affect my stepmom still brought the kids over there. She's another weirdo, but hey, I don't know why you would, I'm beefing with this woman and her husband and you bring, hey, it is what it is. So boom. So she comes in, um, with her man. I don't think she even really spoke, which was the crazy part, gang, because why would you not speak to me? You know me, my family pays you, money. Like you do a job, you do stuff like it was this weird energy, y'all. So boom, here's the part that kicker that really took me through their gang. So her man comes to me, right? I don't know if Ty is like to the side or I don't know where Ty is at the moment, but he's close but not too far away. So boy comes up to me, her husband or her boyfriend at the time was like, hey, is your friend messing with my girl? And he wasn't talking about my friend Ty. He was talking about my other friend B. Let's use the name B. I don't want to use people's names too much names. So B. So I'm thinking B. Yeah, B is messing with your baby. B, yeah, he is messing with your girl. And but one y'all again, it's not my business. B and the girl is from the same city in Jersey. They've been messing around for years. It's nothing serious. It's just more of a hookup, vibe. And I think the hookup was slowly but surely falling off. But nah, B didn't really like her. So it was weird for me to ask. I mean, for him to ask me this. So my response to any other response, like when you ask me other people's business, I said, what? I don't know. Go ask your girl or go ask him. What do I got to do with that? So I kid y'all not. As soon as I say that, boy swings on me. Yes. Yeah. Swings on her. And for me, y'all gotta understand. Let me just explain a few things to y'all. Swinging on me is the worst thing you could do. Because I've been raising a generation of fight. I ain't been raising a pew pew generation. I mean, we had that generation, but we used to get out in the street and, run our ones. You understand? So I don't have a problem doing that. Mind you, I'm a kid that comes from martial arts training, all type of MMA. Right? I like confrontation. I like physical confrontation. I'm the fighting friend. So this is not a problem for me. So he swings, right? I see it coming a mile away because he's swinging real slow. He probably never got in a fight with swings. So now you try to attack me in a bar that I know everybody, and that's just not okay. So I had to punish him, y'all. Punish him in there, right? And it wasn't even a long period of fight. I just really gave him a mink, and the security guards, broke it up, mind you, but the security guards know me very well. They know him, so they're not really about to put either of us. I was like, hey, what y'all doing? What's going on? I'm like, I don't know. So she's there looking silly. I'm like, bro, you're supposed to be my homegirl. You're supposed to be like my sister. Get your man. What's going on? And I'm still not telling their business because I should have told her T. So that man could have got on. Right? So Ty is standing there. Ty is letting me run my one. My friends, we never would like, my friends would never really jump in until they would see like, it was like unfair if somebody was jumping me, or, they were getting the best of me. I don't know. Nobody ever got the best of me, to be honest, but we never was into jumping people. Like, so if we would be getting into physical altercations and stuff, that's one-on-ones, type things. But we move more like boxers. You feel me? Boxers. Definitely more athletes. And I don't fight at all. And I would probably never fight again unless it's in a ring, or, I'm paid to do something like that. But anyways, I digress. So boom. At this point, we're yelling back and forth to each other because we're separated. So Ty is a little bit closer to him. He looks at Ty, I kid y'all not. He looks at Ty and hits him. Bang! Connects him, sneaks him out of nowhere. Sneaks him, literally hit him with like the whatever anger he had towards me, really brought his hand back and hits him. So him and Ty just start getting into a scuffle. And I'm like, what is going on? I said, this man attacked me and my homeboy. Like, for what reason? Off your baby mom being a 304? And mind you, he's fighting for this girl, but she don't only mess with B. She messing my other homeboy too. My other homeboy T, that is around the way. But she was gonna give him more the sloppy toppy, so they wasn't really like cracking. But again, she was a 304. We young, we don't judge. Small city, small town people be bumping cats and dogs. So I'm like, oh, so I see him hit Ty. So I'm like, oh, you really on that today. You came out looking for us. You came out on that. You must have seen a text, da 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 da. So now I'm like, all right, so now let's go outside. Let's go outside and we're gonna shoot the fair one, run me my fade, because now you're just doing too much. We can't even enjoy the rest of the night. So if you want to fight me, we can get it in. It's not, and the fighting will never been a big deal to me. I could have a fight with somebody, we could be cool. Most people I fought Ty before, and we were best friends. To this day we still speak. You feel me? So boom, so I'm outside. Yeah. Yeah, y'all. So I'm outside. Like, all right, let me show you. Let me back my chair up. So I'm outside. Like, yeah, what we doing? What's up, bro? What's going on? So I hear gang. Bah, 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 bah. At some point, boy falls, because y'all know I swing fast and I hit hard. Y'all see my knuckles? How big it is? Boom! I connect them all to your nose, all to your mouths, all to your temples. I have an aiming process. I don't really want to catch your people be punching each other in the face and the cheeks and da. I want all here. I want all here. I want all here. Those, that's where I'm going for. You feel me? So, boy stumbles on the floor, right? And this is one of my finisher moves because I'm a fake MMA fighter. So, low key, high key, I love MMA. I'm always like, yo, I could never get stomped out because I'm ready. Y'all understand? So, boom, boy falls to the ground. I'm on top of him, straight MMA style, y'all. What? Gang. What? What we doing? Find something safe to play with. Bro, this none of this smoke you want. You understand? So my security guards, I told you, my homeboys, my friends, because I know everybody in the club, put me up. I'm like, what y'all doing? They're like, Cube, stop. Like, you ready? You're good. You got the best of him. And they said, all we hear is crack, 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 crack. It's the loudest cracks, and we don't want nothing to happen to the boy. The boy gets up. His girlfriend at the time was no longer my friend at this point, because you can't be rocking like that with a dude you just met from the Poconos. You don't even know this man. Me and my family. So she comes outside, because now I'm heated. I'm not done. I'm just getting started. I'm just getting activated. So she comes out. They're trying to leave, and I'm like, oh, we coming too. I know where you live. I know your house. I know your address. We coming too. We gonna run that one again. And nobody's gonna break it up this time. She like, y'all come to my house, da 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 da. I'm calling the police, da da da. What? Your man attacked me. You're calling the police? I should be suing you guys. You guys should be in jail. What? The craziest stuff. So I get messy, y'all. Since she won't be messy, I get messy. I call Brandon. Oh, what's supposed to be said that? B. Let's call him B. Call B. Like, hey, boys over here asking me if you and his shorty mess around. He attacked me and he said he on that with you two next. Brandon like be like, what? On that with me? Oh, cool, no problem. Call him. And B's worse than me, y'all. He fight everybody and anybody. He was one of those people. You know, everybody in the world. We have one person in our life that beats up everybody. That was Brandon. So Brandon calling her like, yo, your little boyfriend need to get beat up? Like, what's going on? She like, no. She copping plea for boy. Copping please. Mind y'all, she is a 304 the whole time. She messed with Brandon. She messed with my other friend T that's nowhere around. He's not a club or bar person, but you know, and to add insult to injury, gang. Y'all ready for this part? The kicker. She was messing with Ty too. Yes, Ty that was right there with me, that was fighting him. Baby, the dude didn't know at the time, but yeah, she was messing with Ty too, gang. So I'm kind of confused and lost of how I got attacked and how I even got involved in this. And this girl is messing with at least 3 or 4 of my friends. I'm confused. So Ty did deserve that punch. That's Ty, you my whole boy. If you see this, I love you to death, bro. But you deserve that punch. That was karma because you was messing with that lady and y'all thought y'all was slick behind that man back. And he got you. He thought he was just swinging on you because he was my friend, but you was messing around with his old lady. So to this day, you know, it was a fight to remember. Everybody that was there that remembers it. It was iconic. Nothing was ever the same. Nobody was ever cool. Nobody ever apologized. Yeah. She kept doing my sisters here. That's only because my stepmom kept bringing them here. My stepmom was like a op. She was never on my side when it came to anything in life. So it didn't matter to her that people just attack me, say whatever they want and do what they want. But me, I stood on business and I always stand on business. So yeah, I never really told this story till today. And it's long. It's a lot. It's many years long. So people might see this. They might not see this. And if you in, Scranton, PA area, yeah, Northeastern PA area, Dunmore, you probably could put 2 and 2 together to figure out. And I really don't care. I just, just don't want to be out here and the kids to be made fun of in school because their mom is a 304, So shout out to Ty. He had my back. That's my homie for life. Still to this day. I was just telling them they just brought up of us fighting the other day. Like I would never be fist fighting again. That's crazy how growth and things happen. We're just not those guys anymore, but we had a good time living life. So shout out to him. You always need real ones like that around you, but get away from, people like that girl. They not even like a 304. You could be friends with 304s and stuff like that. Cause some of them are real ones. But get away from those sketchy ones that don't have your back, or at least Mexican girls that like black guys. Because what? For what? That might have just hit a spot in a few people, but all right, that's enough of the story time for today. I'll be back again with more story time, more videos weekly. We discuss this. I promised y'all. This one just ended up to be a story. Me and my homeboy got jumped by one person, and the girl is at 304, and he was messing with the girl too. She was messing with everybody in the city and the town. It's crazy. But hey, I don't digress. I'm just just pick and choose y'all friends a little bit better and easily. You can go through so much shit from being friends with the wrong people. But yeah, that's enough of the story time. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe. Let me know what else y'all want to know. If y'all have any other story times you want to hear. I have tons of life experience, so this is gonna be a great year. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with me. We over 100,000 followers between all socials. So let's get me to 200, 300, a million, and let's keep growing. All right. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Don't forget to subscribe and like. All right. Call me back later.